and bring the spirit of king from earth to heaven.
Wow.
So this is like, of course, he's going to climb the stair. Of course, the king, he could jump from his elephant to enemy elephants. And then next second, the enemy head will cut off, according to stone written inscription. Have you seen some?
Welcome to History Challenge Cambodia with Mr. Kim, where history comes alive through quizzes and rewards. Test your knowledge, win exciting prizes, and dive deep into Cambodia's rich past. Perfect for history buffs and curious learners.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm from History Challenge TV from Cambodia locally. And if you don't mind, I can ask you, interview you, how you feel
Sure.
Angkor Wat here. It's your first time here. Where are you from?
Yeah, we're from Italy, Naples, in the south.
Okay.
And yes, it's the first time here at Angkor Wat temples.
Okay.
We feel really astonished by the beauty of this
Wow.
civilization
Okay.
and the ability to build such masterpiece in, let's say, a short amount of time.
Okay,
So-
awesome. It really has amazing temple, Roman culture and stuff.
Yeah.
I did learn about those earlier, but I'm here 20 years professionally in Angkor Wat, so I can share this amazing story as well.
Yeah.
But what do you know about Angkor Wat? Like years and religious everything about here? Did you read through? I saw you see the map, some stuff like that.
Yeah, we were trying to catch up with some info, but we need to still, do some research about
Okay.
the history. We didn't get a guide, but still we
Yeah.
wanna first take a glance at
Yeah.
the infrastructure, at the beauty of the architecture, and then
Yeah.
just get some information, catch up a
Okay,
bit.
that's great.
But we know it was built around from the 9th to the 15th century.
Yes,
the
that's
Khmer
right. The
civilization.
empire, yes.
Yes.
And you know how it's rising and how decline? Do you know a little bit about it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
It's rising from 9th century to 14th, 15th century, and it just
Yeah.
declines later. It's declined like 1431 because of drought.
Okay.
The weather, climate change make Angkor start going down, like collapse.
Yeah.
That's the biggest reason, of course, the war as well.
Okay.
So you can research more about this as well. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So may I interview you as well? Go one side, okay? So may I know your names and where you're from?
I'm Alessia and I'm from Italy
Alessia.
as well.
Okay, okay.
And I agree with what you said.
Okay.
Like want to see the temples before and then knowing about the history
Okay.
in every temple. And
That's
it's
right.
really nice that we can explore the area because it's huge.
Okay.
And I love to finding temples
That's
and
good.
not to have a right path to follow.
Yeah.
You
You're
can
an explorer.
choose. Yeah.
Explorer and adventure.
Yeah.
So look at the Angkor Wat, like 65 meters, and this is home of God. It replicates heavens on earth.
Yeah.
It's the most astonishing ancient monuments in the world.
Yeah. It
And
is.
yeah, it is amazing. And
It's amazing.
Do you know the spring equinox?
No, not really.
Spring equinox is coming last March. Today is like April, like 9 April.
Yeah.
But in the last 23rd, 21st, 22nd, like 3 weeks ago, there's like equinox. So the sun rising on top of the central
okay,
towers,
yeah.
you know that? And it comes through the central
Yeah.
tower down to the very bottom of the temple. And then it brings the spirit of king from earth to heaven. From the sunlight. The sunlight is like transferring machine to bring spirit of king from earth to heaven. So they built this and got for purpose, for his own mausoleum, for his tomb, So this incredibly building for his own mausoleum. Nobody live here. Somebody for mausoleum. So, yeah. You have any idea about Angkor Wat? You've read through about it as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Hindu actually. Do you know that, right? It started from Hindu, and then later they convert to Buddhism.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I didn't know.
Exactly. And there are like 10 million individual block of stone were brought it from quarries. You know where's quarry came from? It's like 50 kilometer to the northeast. This is where sandstone came from.
Wow.
This is sandstone. Amazing. They're cutting in place. Every 1 minute, there's somebody cutting and bring it here. By humans, guys, and elephants, laborers. This
Wow.
incredibly work,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah,
It's far away with the elephants.
exactly. Have you heard about Top Rome, the one with the Tomb Raider? Have you been there yet?
No,
Top Rome,
not
yeah.
yet. This is the first. We
Oh,
arrived
this is the
here.
first temple.
Yeah.
You arrived here yesterday.
No,
Just
now.
this morning?
This morning, yeah.
Oh, where you get a bus from, like Sihanoukville or
No, we have
Phnom Penh?
a motorbike.
Oh, motorbike.
We wanted to
Wow.
see the sunset here.
Incredibly. You have
Yeah.
motorbike ride. Who is the main rider? You're the one who's
yeah.
okay.
He's riding.
It's amazing. So I would suggest to go next. Taprom is the one where they filmed the movie Tomb Raider, where the King J7 or Jayavram 7 honored his mother. He built Taprom with a tree. So that's incredibly amazing. And then Angkor Thom and Bayon is like
Yeah.
a giant face of
Yeah.
Buddha is like compassion. So it's amazing.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Like, why are the stairs so thin?
Yeah.
Like
Which one? Like
the stairs to
The
the.
stairs to get up.
Good question. This is home of God. This is not where they're living. They're living in the wooden structure. So they build house for resident and they build temple for God. Imagine if you go to like some ancient pyramid of Giza, ancient Mexican pyramid, the Mayan culture. They are very far, but they thought similar. They thought home of God. They thought the God is like very near. So they have to build very steep stair pyramid temple, go to heaven. This is replicated heavens on earth, and the stairs represent of like the mountain of God, like the steep stair of the mountain of God to heavens.
Okay.
But anyway, they have 12 different stairs, but only one stair in the middle right there you can see, and not pretty steep. There are two libraries on the side, and they got the next stairs like this way.
Okay.
So the king would about to climb to the top of the central Angkor Wat to worship.
Okay.
So he didn't live here, but he went there very often to worship. But when he died, they go to cremate him and bury his dead, like bones and stuff, the ashes, to be in very bottom temple. That's why I said, like when there's equinox, the sunlight rising over the central towers, and they go down to bottom and bring the spirit of king from earth to heaven.
Wow.
So this is like, of course he's going to climb the stair. Of course the king, he could jump from his elephant to enemy elephants. And then next second, the enemy head will cut off, according to stone written inscription. Have you seen some inscription so far? Like down there is like stone written inscription.
Okay.
Yeah, and they said that the king was powerful. He can't jump from his elephant to the enemy elephants, and the next second the enemy's head will cut off. So this is like nothing. The stairs like not pretty bad, not pretty steep. Yeah, but this one is not. It's not much for climbing. It's like
No,
represent of the mountain of God and stuff like that. Yeah. Any question?
Any question?
Yeah, it's incredible.
I mean, what I really enjoy is the fact that all these temples are surrounded by the jungle.
Yeah.
It makes it a really
Immersive,
impressive, immersive.
It's true. It's true.
Background.
So when their Angkor declined, so they abandoned for a short time. So, but they were communally live here. Like they have like 1 million people in Angkor back in 1200. But later when they declined, they gone to somewhere else. But still communally live here, including monk. So we can say abandoned, but they're just less preserved. And jungle took over the whole thing. Taprom is the one you can see and feel how their Angkors are like. They lost it. They're forgotten for many years.
And what about the Bayon temple?
Also were truly ruined by nature as well. Because when they lost the belief, they lost the spirit. They don't take care of the temples proper as usually. They don't have the right leader of the king who here to preserve and active for worship. That's why they lost. They gone out somewhere else, and only little village people live. So where the Simri peoples are, they're just like farmers and fishing people. They're not that serious. They might come sometime. They knows about the temple, but they're not strongly practiced at all as the 11 or 1200s. 1100 is like million, but later it's like some thousand of people around Siem Reap. It's not millions of people anymore. But you can imagine every empire, even Romans culture in Italy, they started, the rising and the fall. This is nature. Angkor Empire, the same as 400 years something, ruler. It's crazy, it's amazing empire, but they need one time to be collapsed. Even Mayan culture, I'm not sure America today is this top and later it's going to decline and rise again.
Yeah.
This is nature of the world.
Yeah, of course.
It's the cycle.
It is a cycle. So have you tried food yet in Cambodia so far?
Yeah, we tried
You remember the name?
amok fish.
Amok fish?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was
Anything
really
else?
good. Like rice, fried rice,
Fried rice.
a lot of fried rice.
That's
And
cool.
what else?
Lok
Lok lak.
Lok lak, okay.
Yes.
But
So-
amok fish is
That's your favorite?
my favorite, yeah, so
Okay.
far.
Do you cook sometimes at all?
Yeah, but we cook Italian food,
Italian food? Okay.
Yeah.
Like spaghettis and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
pasta, tomato.
Pasta, okay.
Yeah. We try to here.
Okay. We have a good jasmine rice here, and then we do 3 harvests a year. and we export right to the world, you know, and we export like textile. It's pretty Cambodian textile
yeah.
beautifully by hand. And the village people, they do a lot of women's doing the silk scarves, you know. It's amazing. Yeah, yeah. Anything about Cambodia, you know? So we appreciate it.
I mean, so far we've been to Kampot and Phnom Penh and Korong Saloem,
Oh,
and
you know so
we
well.
really enjoyed like seeing the authenticity, you know, the
Okay.
genuine life
Okay.
of this country, you know.
Okay.
And
Seeing,
also the countryside. In the countryside,
That's
it's really
cool.
interesting to see like
Amazing.
the local life.
The local life,
Yeah.
absolutely. You can go to the market, like local village market. They have like very fresh fish,
Yeah, yeah,
chicken,
yeah.
vegetable,
Yeah.
all organics here. So that's
Yeah.
incredible. Yeah.
The
So
fishermen
Fishermen.
like working. It's really nice to see them like
Okay.
working, and then you like eat that food.
okay.
It's really nice.
still like one of the last country not to be too much westernized, you know,
Yeah.
by our culture.
That's true.
So that's what we enjoy the most.
Yeah.
I mean,
Awesome.
so far, yeah.
That's awesome. So I'm not gonna bother you that long. So may I give you some gift? Like I have a local scarf. So I'm gonna pass one each, and you can use it later for.
Okay.
So this scarf can use for different reasons in local villages people. So give me a second. Can you pass me a scarf, please? Thank you.
What's the name like Krong?
Krong.
The name of the scarf.
Chroma.
Chroma.
Chroma. I spell Kroma. So this is called Chroma. Let's get the one with the name. Yes, it's called Chroma Khmer. Chroma Khmer. So you can use it. This is a gift. We don't have much stuff, but thank you so much for coming with us. And Mr. Kim again, history challenge Cambodia. I usually challenge with visitor about history about Cambodia. So you can type like YouTube, whatever, TikToks and whatever, Instagram, history challenge Cambodia.
Okay.
Okay, have a good day. And
Nice. Thank you so much.
last thing is, I want to say like this one is Chumriap Su. Have you heard about Chumriap Su? It's like hello, how are you? Akun, Akun Bong.
Saksabaite.
Okay, that's good. So we raise two hands and then there's like
Akun.
Akun. Okay, all the best. Thank you. Give me 5. Nice to meet you. Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. Bye.